Hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show. It's Missy Gordon, the Metamystic here. This reading is for Aries and it's timeless. Even if you're not an Aries sun, moon, or rising, still feel free to watch or listen to today's episode. As each and every one of us have Aries in one of our houses in our charts. Let's get 3 cards and see. 1, 2, and 3 for Aries. We have the star at the bottom of the deck here, Aries. Looks like you're following your heart on some sort of a pursuit. You know something's going to take a lot of work. It might even take a lot of time. But this is something that you are already a master at, even if you don't feel that way. Even if sometimes you feel like you could know more or other people are better than you, there's always going to be somebody better than you. Right? And that's relative because one person's better is another person's, oh, I like that other person better. Because there's someone for everyone, right? And with the star card, you're coming through as someone who has that star, that je ne sais quoi, something you can't quite put into words. And you can't buy it. You can't teach that. It's something you're born with. You're following your heart right now, or that's the advice with the Page of Wands as you're moving into whatever this is. For some of you, it could even be a person. We have Aquarius here with the I almost said the Lovers. We also have Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Leo coming through here. If it's a person. All right, Aries. Card number 1. 4 of Wands. This is some sort of a celebration of your rising. I'm hearing rising star. See, there's something funny about this, Aries, because you could feel like a novice. You could feel like a kid on the first day of school. But this is the thing. You're a master at something. I feel like sometimes this happens to people who are effortlessly good at things. It's like you just do something for fun or you just enjoy something, but you're actually an expert at it. You're a master with the 8 of Pentacles. This could just be something you've done many, many times or just something you're really good at naturally. But again, for some of you, this has to do with a person. This could even be cross-watcher. There could be an Aries coming towards you. It doesn't even have to be an Aries. I'm leaving these readings very open. Like I said, everyone has Aries in their chart somewhere in one of your houses. And to get your houses, you need to know your time of birth and the place that you were born. So once you have that, then we can see. See, I'm a Virgo rising. Then we can see where your Aries is. I have mine in the 8th house. So keep this loose. It doesn't have to be an Aries coming towards you. But for some of you, I'm saying this is cross-watcher. Like there's somebody coming towards you. And they could feel a little bit intimidated. Or they could feel like you're a little bit high maintenance here. Like, and I'm not saying that rude. I'm saying it as in they could feel intimidated by that. Like, I don't know how to please Aries. I'm getting that. Like, this could be, someone could feel like you're out of their league. They could feel kind of like standing like in your shadow, just looking up to you. They could have put you on a pedestal here if this is another person. Again, this person could be a fire sign with the Page of Wands, or this is you. Either way. We'll clarify the Four of Wands and see more of what this is. But say this is some sort of craft that you are putting out something publicly here, or this could even just be you kind of coming out of your shell more, Aries, and you're feeling more confident. You're feeling more like taking your mask off and just being yourself with the star. Even if people think you're weird, you're kind of just like, screw it, I don't care. Carpe diem. I'm getting that. But we'll look more into this Four of Wands. This could just be you celebrating. You could have even gone through a portal here, or you're about to, that's going to put you in a position where you'll be seen. I mean, for some, it could even be that your work is recognized. There's something about your work being recognized here. We'll dig into it further. Card number 2, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may even be being paid for some sort of work for the first time with the Ace of Pentacles. Or this is some sort of a job with the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. You may be offered a job. That could be what the celebratory dinner is. I'm seeing people sitting around a table and celebrating some sort of win here. But we'll leave it open with the Ace of Pentacles, because Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands to me could also be, this could be an engagement. This could be a baby shower. Somebody could be pregnant here. This could be getting married. Because I look at the Ace of Pentacles, this could be a ring. I put out a reading the other day talking about it's official. You can see that. That might tie in here where you could be getting married, Aries, or engaged or pregnant. And this could be something in the future. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Star, this could also be some sort of career thing, right? Or this is something you do for fun and it's being taken seriously. In a particular group, I'm getting with the Four of Wands. Like maybe you weren't taken seriously somewhere else. I'm getting that scripture where Jesus talked about what it feels like to live the life of a prophet. Or with this Aquarian energy, we could look at it as like a disruptor or somebody that's different, the black sheep. Jesus talked about, this is what it's like to be somebody like this. He said, a prophet is without honor in their own hometown. People take us for granted when they're used to us. Again, you could even have taken yourself for granted because you're just like, oh, I just play music just for fun, or yeah, I write short stories, or I create my own comics. I'm seeing something about a zine, like a digital magazine, where you may showcase some sort of artwork or something, Aries. I'm getting that. You could have Aquarius in your chart, and that could just be a nod. But this is something about your calling with the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. I am also getting a side message here that you could have left something else to pursue what I'm talking about here and felt like, wow, I'm dumb. Because we have pages here. This could be like, don't quit your day job sort of a vibe. But what I'm getting here is you're one of those people that it's going to work for, right? So don't listen to other people. I'm also seeing something about, this could have been a person that you recently walked away from and you just decided like, all right, I got to get out of here. I'm hearing that. All right. So, or this person doesn't support you, or that I'm seeing them just like not getting it. Like you could be wanting to monetize something that's more Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, like creative, or you could just feel like people do not understand you. Now, if you are looking for love right now, or if you are thinking about like Eight of Cups leaving a situation, I'm seeing that there's somebody else here in the future that will understand you, that will support you, that will celebrate your wins. So just keep that in mind. Because, I know I'm a triple Virgo, but I don't judge people. Like, if you're in a relationship right now and it's like you feel, we have 2 8s here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. If you feel like this person, oh, wow. We have the Queen of, let me say this first. I'm sorry, guys. Before I did this reading, my hands were shaking. I don't know what was going on with that. Why is my hand shaking? I feel a very shaky energy. You could feel scared right now, Aries. One thing at a time. I'm just going to take a deep breath. There's some sort of transition happening in your reading. Your cards are very positive with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, but there's all this stuff in the back end that's leading you into some sort of a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. So be easy on yourself. This is a lot. What I'm getting is you could have been dealing with somebody or still currently are. And again, I don't judge people. Things are not black and white. You could be thinking about leaving somebody that they could be like in an avoidant attachment style where they overlook you, or they're detached emotionally. You feel like you can't talk to this person. You stopped sharing with this person, I'm getting for some of you. It's like I'm seeing you having these private wins and you just stopped sharing and celebrating with this person because every time you did, you felt this. I'm feeling this feeling of jealousy. You started to feel like this person, every time you had a win, had this secret animosity against you, so you just stopped sharing with them. This could also be you. You could have detached emotionally from somebody because every single time you're excited about something, they ruin it. I'm getting that. Now, that's not for everybody, but now we also have Leo here. So we have Leo, we have Aquarius in the main spread, and we have the King and the Queen of Cups. So, this is a couple here. You could love this person, you could care about this person, but there could also be a side of you that's like, I've got to follow my calling. I've got to follow where I'm going next. For some of you, as you do this and you go in this new direction, you're going to meet someone else that's in a different group or something like that. I'm getting that group thing again that I said at the beginning where I was talking about this group will understand you. And it doesn't even have to be a group of people. It's like a type of person. This could even be like this person, this new one, if it's a person, might not be your usual type. And I'm also hearing for some of you, this person is your type. And so at first you might be like, oh no, it's going to be like the last one, but it's not going to be. So either way. All right. Card number 3. We have the 9 of Wands. I was talking about intimidation in the beginning. Oh, yes. When I was referring to somebody feeling like you might be high maintenance. Now, if this is a new person here, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, they might feel like they don't really know how, I'm hearing that again, they don't know how to please you. Now, I don't know if that's sexually. I don't know if they're thinking you're like a certain type of person that expects certain things. I don't know if they feel like they don't have enough money. But there's something here about feeling intimidated by you. This other person could even be intimidated by the thought of commitment or marriage. And we'll get into it because I keep an open mind, But I'm not feeling anything negative so far. So let's clarify these. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. This could also be you feeling intimidated by your own power here, Aries. Like if this is some sort of a craft, you could be like, wow, where is this going to take me? Where am I going to go next? There's fear of the unknown here. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that didn't like... I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I almost like need to take a minute. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just going to do it on camera because that could be part of the reading. You could feel like that right now, Aries. Just pause and just take a couple breaths. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to do anything fast. I feel a lot of pressure on me. I feel like there's pressure all around me, pressuring me to do stuff I don't want to do and trying to force me and pressure me and push me into a corner. Aries doesn't like that. Aries is a cardinal energy. Like to be pushed around, like I'm seeing somebody go, like there's something about time here. I also had a reading right before this, number 194, called Time's Up. There's energy surrounding you, Aries, that it's like they have you on the clock. And this could be a partner, a current one that you, not this new one that we talked about, but someone you live with, someone that you're in a relationship with. They have this energy of like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And it's not just somebody that's anxious, because that can happen sometimes where, you know, people kind of like rush you because they kind of live in that state and they don't mean to, but that's just them. I'm not getting that. This is like, I'm seeing it this way, Aries. It's really funny. I'm seeing it like an overweight gym teacher sitting with their box of donuts, and they're just like just like very aggressively like eating all these donuts, like shoving them in their mouth. Now I want donuts. But they're shoving all these donuts in their mouth, and they're just like telling the kids to run faster, run faster, run faster. And they have like sprinkles on the side of their lip. Did you know that sprinkles are called hundreds and thousands? In England, I didn't know that. Somebody here could be British. Anyways. There's somebody pressuring you. I don't know what that's about. I mean, it could even be you feeling pressured yourself, and it's making you feel this way. It's making you feel like in the Nine of Wands, or you've just been through a lot in general. But I do feel this outside energy. So let's look into it. Again, this is a very positive spread, Aries. So focus on the positive here. I know that's easier said than done. But I'm feeling an energy that doesn't feel like yours, trying to press into my auric field, press past my boundaries, and then tell me what to do. You need to do this, and you need to do that, and if you don't, then I'm gonna this or that. Like they're threatening you. And I'm hearing their veiled threats. So, yeah, just anyways. I was seeing the King of... I wasn't seeing the King of Swords. I was seeing the Queen of Swords. They're trying to like take over my body. Like, I'm serious. This is very intense. This is like they're trying to not just invade my space, but fill my physical body and take over my mouth. Like take over my words so that I can't even speak the things I want to say. Someone could be trying to silence you, Aries. I know that's coming out of left field, but you could be like a creative or something like that, and you could feel like you're being silenced. I'm seeing something about guerrilla art, and I don't mean like I mean it's a bad gorilla, I'm sorry, but I'm talking about like, you know, again, where's that Aquarius? It's like sometimes it's like anti-government stuff like that with guerrilla art. It's Uranian energy, you know, it's the non-conformist, it's be who you are, say what you mean, say what you feel, whatever. So that could be for some of you. But I was seeing the Queen of Swords when I was seeing someone trying to tell you what to do. I don't know who that is. That might even not. I'm sorry, Aries. And it's not just because it's a Mercury retrograde. I know my energy. This is not my energy. Even in a Mercury. I was born in a Mercury retrograde. So here's my chart. I just did this today so that I could show you guys. I put all my stuff together for my zodiac readings because we're going to be doing these for like the next month or so. Let me know what you guys think of the zodiac readings. Okay. Lord. I feel like I can't focus on what I want to focus on. Okay. Clarifying the Four of Wands. For Aries. All right. Four of Wands. What is this Four of Wands? The Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, it fell right on top of the Nine of Wands. This is a very confusing energy. There's a lot going on here. See, there's this Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck here who has some sort of a plan to approach you. And it's making you feel confused. Or this is their energy. They feel confused, intimidated, and afraid. But that could be an energy making you feel that way, or just when they come into your orbit, that's how you start to feel. I'm hearing orbit gum. Isn't that the Australian lady that's like, dirty mouth? Clean it up. So someone could be Australian. Okay, tell me more. Let me move these over. The Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, we'll get to that. Let's just focus here. Because, yeah, I'm having a very hard time focusing. I mean, somebody could just have, like, ADHD. I just open up to the Devil, though. I don't think it's... See how I said before? I know my energy. Like, if you had ADHD, you know how your brain works. You know how your energy is. So, with the Devil, I feel like somebody is infiltrating, and I had the Four of Cups with the Devil. So, there could be even somebody here that felt, like, very disappointed. This could even be like a friend or a family member or something that you left recently with the Eight of Cups, but let's get more. Clarifying the Four of Wands with the Seven of Cups. Somebody is like super confused here. I mean, this could be somebody you're currently with that you've been waiting for many, many years to like get married to, and they could just be non-committal. I'm hearing if this part is for you, if you're with somebody, King and Queen of Cups, they're a commitment phobe. It's like they pretend to be confused and like, I don't know, and I'm not sure. Or say, like I was saying before, you have a lot of celebrations and there's things that you're excited about in life. It's like they act like they're confused about that. This person could be a gaslighter. This does not feel like a new person, guys. For somebody to truly properly, I hate to say it like that, but to properly gaslight another person, they have to know you so that they can kind of know your ins and outs. I'm hearing bits and bobs, which to me, bits and bobs, which reminds me of like a British accent. So somebody here could be British. Obviously, that's not for everybody. It's like I can't get this microphone in the right position. I don't know what's going on. For some of you, it's like you feel like you can't get the right position in bed. It's like nothing works. Everything feels wrong. There's something wrong. There's something off. There's something off. Like, that's how you feel. I'm just channeling the energy. Like, you could just be like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm getting pissed. But there's something off here. There's something off. Like, I'm seeing you getting pissed, Aries. Right? Where there's somebody that, like, makes you sick, Aries. And I know that sounds that's a lot, but and this is the reason why, because you look at this person like they literally purposely don't make decisions. They pretend to be confused about things, and you just cannot stand that. You're a cardinal energy. So I don't know what's going on with this. Let's get a little bit more. There's something very aggravating here, though. I just heard they're purposely trying to aggravate you, and we have a King of Cups. Huh. That's wild. Okay. So this King of Cups could be a Leo, or you are, or you have that. No, but this is why it's hard for me to do zodiacs, because I have to like go back and forth to like every possible which way this could go. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are, right? I hope. I don't know who I am, so what am I saying? But anyways. No, I do. I know very clearly who I am. I got a lot of Leo in my chart. You could be somebody that's like, I know who I am. I know what I want. Why are you so confused? Like, why are you always so fucking confused? I'm getting that. You could be getting in an argument with somebody, and it could be about marriage, or you could be in a long-term relationship with somebody, or I'm seeing somebody letting you down, like you have some sort of big celebration and they're acting like confused. They're acting aloof. I'm getting that. With the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles, it's almost like they won't even look at you. It's like they can't even look at you. Maybe you make this person sick. Again, this could be cross-watcher. You could be dealing with an Aries. There's something about, I'm getting you make this person sick. I don't know if you can hear the super, super loud lawnmower literally right next to the window in my studio. Thankfully, I have this mic that blocks out a lot of the sound around me. See, there's something like that. I'm seeing you going like, like you can't think straight. There's something weird going on here. Like somebody could be trying to keep you on your toes so you can't relax and you feel like you don't know what to do next. We'll get some more. But this King of Cups with the 5 of Swords. Uh-oh. King of Cups with the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, this person is directly standing in the way of everything we started the reading off with the 8 of Pentacles. Remember how I was talking about, like, you're really, really good at something. You're naturally good at something. It's just, you could be paid for something possibly. There's something about this King of Cups that makes you feel like you're bad at something when you're actually incredibly talented naturally with no outside training. I'm getting that. You could be somebody that's just like a really good singer and you've never had any training, or you're good at whatever this is for you. For some of you, I'm seeing you like sketching in the park. Saturday in the park. You could be just like, I'm seeing you with like charcoal and like all different sorts of different pencils and different like art materials. And I'm seeing you like showing it to this person. And again, it's like that weird evasive energy where you feel a secret animosity coming from this King of Cups. Now, for some of you, this is not romantic at all. This is some sort of like family member or friend or roommate or but they're in close proximity to you. They could live in the same house as you with the 4 of Wands. I don't know what this is, but it's like they won't look at you. Like they're looking away from the work, and you know who's looking at the work? This asshole. This asshole right here that I want to punch in the freaking face. That's how I feel. Or that's their energy towards you. This person they hate when you are successful. And I feel like this is going back to that 8 of Pentacles, Aries. And this doesn't have to even be like something professional. Do you see what I'm saying here? But I feel like for some of you, you could go professional if you wanted to. Like you could sell products or you could monetize your work online, or I always encourage people to do that. Even if you don't feel like you're that good at something, but I'm hearing spirit correcting me and saying don't even say that because they are really good at something. There could be a really negative energy around you that they might not even say anything, but you just feel this secret animosity around them when you bring your work around. Like you could have stopped showing this person your work. Like you could have stopped playing your songs for this person, or you could have been like, I'm not going to show them my painting, or I don't want to bake anymore. I'm seeing somebody stopping baking completely. Like you could be somebody that really likes to bake. I'm seeing a beautiful apple pie with like the little you know how you can create like all of those pretty decorations on top of a pie, like with the little leaf and like intricate like apples. It's beautiful work. Like you could sell that pie for like $30. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is quality work, and we had the 3 of Pentacles at the start, which to me, especially with the 8 of Pentacles, is high quality. It's high class, I want to say, for some reason. I don't know why that's coming through. There's something we'll get more. This person, I don't like them though. They have a very negative energy, especially when it comes to your whatever you're like really good at. See, this could be a new person, guys. This King of Wands with the 2 of Cups, you might have a new person over here. I'm telling you, very warm person. Maybe a new person is a Leo. I don't know, or they have Leo. I don't know. I'm not going to get too specific. All right. Because sometimes when you say, like, this person could be a Leo and they're not a Leo, people might be like, oh, but that's not my person. I do have Gemini here, though, as I'm saying that. So don't take things too literally, guys. When I do zodiac readings, I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm just talking about me. Because I'm not a Leo sun. Well, I am in Vedic. But just say, for example, you hear a reading about me and they're talking about a Leo, but I'm not a Leo sun. I'm a Virgo sun. But since I have 4 Leo placements, I might as well be a Leo. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could just have that energy of being warm. They want to be a provider. I'm hearing the word provider. They're a leader, this person, this new one, this guy, this person, whoever they are. All right. I feel very out of breath here, overwhelmed. I'm feeling like somebody's threatening me. Trigger warning. I don't know what's going on with that. So let's get a little bit more on this 4 of Wands. I mean, this could be somebody you're in a commitment with that you're just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm seeing you throw up your hands and just being like, I don't know what to do anymore. When I said throw up your hands, it made me feel like nauseous, like I was gonna throw up. Like you could even feel really nauseous right now. You could feel like you're gonna throw up. You could have, again, there's that pressure, that fast pressurized energy coming at me. I feel like somebody's literally trying to crawl inside of my skin and control my movements, control my mouth. There could be somebody that's feeling like you're detaching with the 8 of Cups from a relationship, whether that's romantic or platonic. Honestly, if this is not romantic, that's really weird. Because this gives romantic. So if this person is like a family member or a friend that feels like they have like the right to control you or have authority over you and stuff, Tower moment, guys. There's something. This person has such a confusing energy. You can't pin them down. It's like they're just always moving around. Once you feel like you have something figured out, they move around somewhere else. You could even feel like this person you're dealing with is a shapeshifter. Let's get one more on this 4 of Wands. For Aries. The Fool. See, somebody could feel you like pulling away, or they could threaten to leave you, or they always threatened to leave you. I'm hearing you're getting too big for your britches. So they could have, I'm saying this, guys, they might not have even said this stuff out loud with the hidden Five of Swords, because King of Cups is supposed to be loving and like caring and cares about people's emotions. Something very cold about this person with the Five of Swords and the King of Cups. There's something about divine timing, Wheel of Fortune, with a new person, Knight of Cups. There could be a new person that's holding back and is trusting divine timing. This new person, they are going to help you to feel grounded and at peace with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You may even feel like a different person when you're with a new person, but you're not a different person. You're actually just a relaxed version of yourself. I'm getting that. You don't have to have Earth, in your chart with the Queen of Pentacles. It's just very grounded. You could feel stable. You know how, I don't know, I've seen people talk about it on TikTok before. I've seen women say, when they got with the right person where they felt safe and they felt seen and they felt loved, they started like wearing pink again and, letting their hair just go natural. I don't know. There's something about feeling relaxed and loved and accepted as you are in some other relationship. And I know that's controversial because if you're with somebody, especially if you're married or this is some sort of long-term commitment, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am seeing that there's someone else here that will treat you much better than this weirdo. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend you guys. I'm just saying this person, I don't know who this is. And this might not even be romantic for some of you. You might like live with somebody. I don't know. This could even be an ex, but this just feels nasty. This feels like very slippery, slimy. You can't get your hands around them. They're like a greased pig. So anyways, I don't know. All right, let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. I feel very upset now. At first I felt angry, now I feel upset. And I feel for a lot of you it's about a love situation, but for others this could be about some sort of a choice. Like I don't ever hear a lawnmower next to me, and I'm hoping you guys can't hear it, but there's just I'm saying this as an example, there's so much distraction, and it feels disrespectful. Obviously, I don't actually care. It's just some guy mowing his lawn. Actually, I think that they pay to have a guy come mow their lawn. But anyways, so it's not even the actual guy, but there's something about feeling disrespected by this King of Cups, though, where it's like the second you start Eight of Pentacles, like working on something, it's like all of a sudden the whole house is they're doing some crazy project that they put on the back burner for 2.5 years, and now suddenly you're finally working on something and they're like, hey, I'm gonna do something that's gonna completely interrupt Aries and just totally take away their focus. And in fact, I'm going to get pissed at them when they don't come to help me. This person is here as a distraction. They're like a karmic energy, guys. So, all right. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles, because with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles, you have an option. Now, this could actually be an option in love, right? But it could also just be in a grander sense. Like, you have options and you have a specific option coming. You have an option being given to you by the universe. This is a way out. This feels like a ticket out. I mean, you might literally be like moving, leaving somewhere. And it comes with a plan is what I'm getting. My nose is getting so itchy, so that's confirmation. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, you have vows with this person. Taurus energy here. I just saw Pisces with the High Priestess. Tell us about the Ace of Pentacles. Uh-oh. In the reverse. This person is so insecure. For some of you, this is an ex, and they're going to be riding your coattails all the way to stardom, I'm hearing. That's going back to the beginning of the reading with the star. It could even be a situation where this person treated you like trash. They said your work was terrible, or they didn't say anything for some of you. It was just the look on their face. You know what I'm talking about. It's just the way somebody looks. I study micro expressions sometimes. And I saw this woman talking specifically about if somebody goes, it's a very quick, fast motion. It's like a look of disgust. It's very quick. You barely notice it. It's like a pursed lips sort of a thing with a scrunched up. It's like I can't even like do it properly because honestly, I don't really do that except against people that are like literal narcissists. So yeah, disgust is one of the most powerful emotions. Contempt, that's the word I'm looking for. Contempt. When you have contempt against another person, that's kind of like it's over sort of a thing. But what I'm seeing here is for some of you, this is an ex, or this is just somebody you've left behind in your past with the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have this new opportunity. Whoever this person is, you know, was just insecure the whole time. We have Leo twice with the King of Wands. So somebody here is a Leo or has strong Leo. We have Cancer here as well. Or something happened in Leo season. And as I'm filming this, it's Leo season, or something happened in Cancer season, which was right before Leo. So something could have happened like July, August. Some sort of truth came out or is coming out now. And this could be the truth, that this person could be seeing you now as this star energy. You're being recognized in some way for something that this person scrunched their nose up at before and pursed their lips at before. So for some of you, they're seeing you as like an opportunity to take care of them, I'm hearing. They could be struggling financially. For some of them, I'm seeing them like literally homeless, and 5 of Swords, guys, they talked so much smack about you. I'm seeing to a group of people, they said you were the problem, you this, you that. And it's like now they're in the 5 of Pentacles, or this is something that's gonna happen in the future if you move away from this person. It's kind of like once you move away from somebody and you're in the star with the 8 of Pentacles and this person is in the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, people are just seeing like, or they're going to, that this person's all talk, that they were just insecure, that they were just knocking you down because they felt like you were going to find somebody better or that you thought you were better than them. You already know all this with the High Priestess. Tell us more about this Ace of Pentacles. Just the way that this fell down and it flipped upside down and everything. I feel like that's just confirmation to people here that have gone back and forth in their mind so many times. Like, is this person really... do they have that secret animosity against me, or am I just insecure with the 5 of Pentacles? I mean, we all struggle with insecurity, right, guys? But I feel like this is your confirmation to show you you're not crazy. For some of you, it's this person's energy that made you feel like that because they're like this. They don't know which end is up. They're in confusion. So if it's not direct gaslighting, which it is for a lot of people, if it's not direct gaslighting, this person is upside down. They're so confused. They don't know which way is up. So, of course, they're going to. You could have kept this person regulated because when I dropped it, it went in the upright. You could have become the King of Cups. You could have had to take this person's role and your own role. You could have felt like you had to help regulate this person's emotions, or they were going to go crazy and start like acting out, and that was going to cause more problems for you. So you just kind of like took care of everything, made sure everything was fine. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Because I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is a positive thing for you that this person's trying to come in and ruin. Or you're still with this person and they're just trying to ruin it, basically. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're keeping some sort of new thing secret and protected away from this person. And I feel like you've already been doing that for a long time because you know this person tries to ruin things on purpose with the Ten of Swords. So you're like, this time, yeah, my nose is itching so bad. You're keeping it hidden from this person, basically. This Ace of Pentacles, for some of you, you already have taken this Ace of Pentacles and ran with it, sort of a thing. What is this Ace of Pentacles exactly? With the Page of Pentacles here. For some of you, you have a child with this person. And that's what makes this complicated. I'm feeling very overwhelmed right now. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, it's making me feel like I don't want to do it anymore. All the joy is taken out of whatever this is for me. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm overwhelmed. I don't care if it's a good opportunity. I don't care if it can make me money. I don't care if it brings me joy. I don't care if I'm good at something. I need to focus on my family, and I can't just be over here working on something. Some of you are going back to school, or you're taking courses, or you're doing research, or you're trying to figure out, you know, how to start a business for yourself or whatever. And the second you start getting moving with that, because for some of you, this is not a child, this an actual kid. This is you, and this is getting in the way. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful card, but in this context with the Four of Wands twice, and in light of everything that we've been talking about here with the King of Cups in the reverse, I feel like for some of you, this person could be trying to come back in and like apologize because they see you shining with the star. We have the star in the little deck now. Yeah, they like watched you. For some of you, they can sense that there's a new person. So they're coming in. Yeah, they're trying to cause a tower. So you don't get with this new person. For some of you, this King of Cups in the reverse, they like watch tarot. Like I'm hearing, I know I'm a karmic energy. That is so weird. I'm literally hearing this King of Cups in the reverse be like, I know I'm karmic. I know I'm sent here to be a blockage. But I'm going to get what I believe I deserve is mine. At all costs. Five of Swords. It's like, who admits to that? Like, that's really weird. Like, they're straight up just like, yeah, I know I'm a blockage. I know I'm a karmic. Ace of Cups. I know that I'm purposely standing in the way of your dreams and you having a happier life with somebody else. I know. I know I'm doing that. Justice with the Hierophant. Some of you are really considering divorcing this person if you have like a legal marriage with them. How I'm seeing this is very positive. It's like this could even been something that happened in the past. Like you understood, like the universe started to say to you everything we talked about in the beginning. Like you're a natural at something. You have a lot of talent with the star and the 8 of Pentacles. You could have started to implement something or this could even be a new job for some of you or whatever this is. It's something very positive. This person could be guilting you. We have a family, we have a home, even if you don't have kids. This could just be like this person guilting you emotionally, gaslighting you. All right, let's move on to the 9 of Wands. I know this seems negative, guys, but it's actually a very, very positive reading. Again, remember how I started off with saying the top layer of this with the Ace of Pentacles and everything and the 4 of Wands, this is a celebration of a new thing that you are already growing in or you will grow in very fast. You'll go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. You're going to excel in some sort of a skill. I'm seeing like an Excel sheet and you're typing in like your earnings. Like some of you could make money off of whatever this is and get away from this person. You know what I mean? Because for some of you, it's a financial thing or whatever. All right, let's talk about this 9 of Wands. Again, I just want to emphasize this is a hopeful reading. I don't want you guys to feel like you're trapped because you're actually not. You know, Spirit's trying to show you the bigger picture with that Aquarian energy, which is what Aquarius does best, in my opinion, showing you that this person is one small obstacle. They're coming up as an obstacle, this person. In the grand scheme of your life, you can completely start over with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles here if you want to. I know it gets complicated, especially if there's kids involved, if you're married, you know, if you have a home, if you share assets, you know, this stuff is not just simple. But with this 3 of Wands, this is showing, start to let yourself see a different future for yourself outside of whatever this could be. Because for some of you, it's not even one particular person. It's an energy that always comes in and destroys your progress in life. Like whatever that could be for you. It could just be a metaphor with the King of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the 9 of Wands for the collective. We have the Queen of Wands here. For some of you, this is a new person. And they see you as so beautiful, so attractive, so handsome, however you identify. And they're like intimidated by that. 2 9s. Tell us more about the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. 8 of Cups. I'm hearing I'm between jobs. Oh, so for some of you, this is like a job thing. Or it starts out that way or something. I'm hearing, yeah, it's like you're between transitions when you come across that person. You could have been leaving this old person and will be meeting a new person as you're in flux. I'm hearing influx. You could have acid reflux because you're like nervous. That is so loud. I really hope you guys can't hear it. For some of you, this Nine of Wands is you, and you could feel burnt out or exhausted. I'm seeing you sitting on the couch with the Eight of Cups, and you're kind of just like spacing out while this person's talking at you and telling you things that you don't want to hear. You're just like zoning out. I feel like you're emotionally detached from whoever this is. This is coming through as burnout to me right now. Like this person has burned you out, or just life has, and this person's making it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have been feeling this way for a while. Nine of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles flipped over and went back in the deck. See, I feel like that's your thought. Those are your mind. That's your mind. I'm sorry. I can't even talk, guys. But there's the Nine of Pentacles again. The Eight of Pentacles equals the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this is financial. Whatever this is, you can make money off of this. And that could help you to like move on, move away, become self-sufficient. Now, not for everybody is money the reason in general that you would be like staying in a situation, but for some of you it is. Nine of Wands, please. We have the Three of Cups. For some of you, I'm not trying to laugh, guys. It's just one of those things where you have to laugh. It's like I'm seeing you even laughing. Like you're at the end of your rope with this asshole, whoever this is, and then you find out that they have like a third party on you or something. Like it's something like that. I'm seeing you so detached emotionally that you're just like, of course. Of course. Like this reading has made me feel like my emotions are all over the place, which is this energy. I don't feel like it's your energy. I feel like your body, and I'm not a doctor, right, guys? But I've dealt with a lot of this stuff personally from going through the stuff I have. And I've heard many other people talk about it as well, where it's like your body becomes conditioned with this sort of up and down roller coaster all around, like chaotic energy, gaslighting energy, up and down emotions. Like you, again, I'm not a doctor. This person could be like bipolar or, something where emotions go up and down all around. I mean, that could even be you. And I'm just saying, there's something about dealing with the regular stuff that's already challenging that is so loud. That is like, in all of the time I've lived in this house and recorded in this studio, that has never been, at the time I've recorded, this loud in my window. And now I'm spitting. I need to like take another minute here. I've felt like my emotions have been all over the place in this reading, and I just like to channel the energy as it really is for you guys. And the reason I'm able to channel it is because I know from personal experience, I've been you. So I know what this feels like, so I can identify it. And it fucks up your nervous system. It makes you feel crazy. It makes you feel like you don't know which way is up, when in reality, that's this person. Or this is even from a past experience in your life that you're still kind of trying to get over. I want to know what this is. What is this Three of Cups? I feel like you love this person, guys, but again, like I said, they act as a blockage. Let me show you. This to me, this sentence equals blockage, right? You love this person, but they're a blockage. They could have betrayed you even multiple times for some. 9 of Swords, they make you feel anxious. They talk down on you. They look down on you. They manipulate you. With the Tower, they cause towers in your life. The Chariot is blasting through this obstacle, which is this person. Follow your heart. What is this 3 of Cups? Yeah, I felt like there was something positive with that. With the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. I feel like you will reconcile with your own self again as you move forward into your truth. And you could feel like you're moving into the unknown here. But I'm hearing Spirit has a plan, and for some of you, Spirit's already given you this plan. You've had, oh yeah, here's the plan card. Yep. All right, I'll say that in a second. So Spirit already has a plan. You might not know where you're going. It's just like a one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Nose is itching really bad again. Confirmation. This sometimes for me is like just one step at a time, one day at a time, and it will yield results. And then my 3 of Pentacles card here, this is the plan. They're holding the plan. You could have gotten downloads about this, or you're about to. Now, one more thing, and we'll close on this. I'm also seeing a new person, guys. We have King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles here. So we have a new person. Like, if you're looking for love, if this weirdo tried to convince you you're never going to find anybody as good as them or whatever, I'm seeing, like, there's somebody else. We have Cancer energy here with Gemini. All right. So I love you guys. It's been Missy Gordon, the Meta Mystic here. Thanks for watching, Aries, and anyone else who has watched or listened to today's reading. Remember, you can always listen to the Meta Mystic Show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. EST, as well as on my YouTube channel at The Meta Mystic. I put out 3-minute mini readings every single day on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at The Meta Mystic, little short readings. If you're curious, if you want to get some daily dose of me on the different platforms, I'd love to see you guys. If you want to book a personal, you can always email me. My info is down below. Thank you to everybody who donates and supports the show. And until next time, I love ya, and I'll see you on the next one.